yo. I've resurfaced, got time for a lime? Yeah, I'm spitting in earnest. My speech, a second bite of the cherry to warm y'all like a fine aged sherry. Let's be merry, cracking lines like Drew Carey to take the sting out the air when things get a little hairy. Music and art, no start, no end, ain't no rule, I can't or won't bend. But call me 50%, I'll leave you with a dent. From the top, I circumvent. I ride alone, but on my travels pick up many a friend. Four walls in a stall can't hold my lyrical hoard. Just as sure as a snitch on the street conceals a mystery treat, I refuse to be beat. Me, my surprise leads to your demise. I make you squeal like Lord of the Flies as I march to my own beat. I won't be meat in the sandwich. Got respect for producers, engineers who contribute their time and lend all ears. But when there is a difference and the paths deviate, the good ones stand fast to hammer out the hate. Alas, stubbornness prevails, vision goes off the rails, impales, car crashes, tongue lashes, blood thicker than molasses. But the phoenix now rises from the pit of the ashes, and hey, nothing wrong with a few little stashes. As the diamond forms from the pressures of the heat, I march forth with affection for the beat. As the diamond forms from the pressures of the heat, I march forth with affection for the beat. Props to AQ for the chance to deliver. Just a few words for the critics to shiver. I'm all about connections, don't want to be boxed. The most savvy MCs may have me in the stocks. But as the fruit gets thrown, I'll stay in the scene. Like a baseball pitcher, I'll be throwing it mean. Just wanna be free, artistic, musically. So who the fuck are you to mock and disagree? Underground, above ground, it's all good. From the concrete to the wood and the rough of the hood. Your integrity, journey, be misunderstood. But so long as it's true, you should never be blue. Your heart and your view, it's never askew. And you're on platform and reborn, seldom torn, straight on par. A voice from afar, the lead star of the world that you are. The lead star of the world that you are. So as my last stand, as HMCA, make my last play, round off the day. I deliver this verse to remain, it would seem, is like living with a curse, a pointless daydream. I expand now, am free, as always was, with no exception, my affection, lyrical cause, I won't pause, go through the brawn and the brain for the brawn with the still I'll deliver, not just a sliver, cremate me mate, or lest I forsake, come a line, step aside, no room for pride, for one to gain cake, one must have the hide. Eternal. Eternal. Diamond forms from the pressures of the heat. I march forth with affection for the as the diamond forms from the pressures of the heat. I march forth with affection for the
far from the crowd. Till my worst fears, college years banished too proud. A bigger, better deal forward, head start to life. Seemed great to the father, wish I'd had his foresight. Growing up in the south, of the state of the south, never ever denied sweet fruits of the mouth. Brown acres of scrub to run around like a clown. A tire swing well hung to watch the sun go down. I'm a south breed, southern folklore, reared from the stock with the strap of the old school. Stretched deep to the coastal corner, lent my heart to the girls who would leave me all forlorn. Played the dice so straight till the 18th year, suffered cheer, so back to school to repeat the 12th year. Going back up to college, no rural escape. The divorce with the long sealed the old man's fate. Too much going on, deep on, dropped out. Then I'd moved out of home as a shameful lout. See, I'm a south breed of southern folklore, reared from the stock of the strap of the old school. Of the scrub, riding bikes, roaming round, and the girls and the love. I had it made despite innocent fragility, sitting up front in the old man's utility. I don't have a son, but if I did, give him no less. Miles of paddocks, all the rooms that make a mess. The amazing dust, the morning rise, my heart lies in the ashes and the deep blue skies. Memories of the bus that the teachers relate, and the warmth of the locals even when inebriated. See a simple life sometimes, most precious, not a care on the land, where the air smells the freshest. On the south breed of southern folklore, reared from the stock of the strap of the old school.
hip-hop is okay to lead her.
Back in December of 1836, little old Adelaide was conceived. Colonel William Light saw the river from a glorious height, a square of grand design with a park for a Carpe Diem. What a glory it is to be free. Adelaide, she greets. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken in hearts of awoken dreams. Civil liberties and religious freedom, Wakefield's vision would decree. Wealth for toil and the fertile soil held its price to a valued creed. What a glory it is to be free. Adelaide, she greets. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken in hearts of awoken dreams. In 1838, the governor policed the state. His name was Hindmarsh, a little Johnny. But Governor Gawler took the reins, stood taller, developing the city being bailed from the London Treasury. What a glory it is to be free. Adelaide, she greets. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken in hearts of awoken dreams. By the turn of the century, 28,000 men would leave to fight a war the world would grieve. By 1970, the Dunstan Party victory leads to a festival of artistic enormity. Though I've been denied, the only thing that's hurt is pride on the buttered side of an Adelaidean story. Though I've been denied, the only thing that's hurt is pride on the buttered side of an Adelaidean story. What a glory it is to be free. Adelaide, she greets. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken. What a glory it is to be free. Adelaide, she greets. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken in hearts of awoken dreams. Her streets are open, her voice has spoken in hearts of awoken dreams. What would you have me do if I was to sing a song you knew? Time and place, it belongs to you. Punch me now until I'm back and blue. Now rest your tired head until we meet again. I'll take the stage and fly you to a rage. If it ain't what you want, cross me off the page. Are you the deliverer of man? Oh my God, I made it this far. Could it be you raised the bar? Am I now in a debt with you? Do you stir or do you stew? Now rest your tired head until we meet again. I'll take the stage and fly into a rage. If it ain't what you want, they toss me off the page. Are you the deliverer of men? One more time. Now you rest your head until we meet again. I'll take the stage and fly into a rage. If it ain't what you want, then cross me off the page. Are you the deliverer of men?
Hey. Great stuff, man. Hey? What?
That was a take.
A take.
This is professional. JC McGoffey. What are you doing? You're a manager.
What, I was meant to cut it out right there.
That's it. End.
Cut, right. And cut. Now. Cut! Alright, see.
As I lay thee down to rest, I hope, dear Lord, I pass your test. Egyptians used to mummify, the corpse lay still, no room to pry, lest it know the angels cry. Left for us to wonder why. My hope I trust, my soul to you, to make things right with highest view. Miracles, they come and go, please show mercy, we not know. If I should pass this very night, please take my soul to heaven's light. I went there once, was not my time, but if I pray it should be fine. I promise, Lord, to do my best. I have but one small request. What if I do what's right? Do your will with all my might. Get to heaven, still have spite. Will you cast me in tonight? To start again, to earn your light. And how, dear Lord, can you keep safe the world in peace at heaven's gate? For if the day were to arise, eternal peace, evil's demise, your work to come now incomplete, you'd have no groove to move your feet. Oh, and another thing, forgive my sin, O Lord, at what point did you begin? For if you do not start or end, I'm stuck between the place they mend. For all the while I wish to know, to gain some peace, I must let go. Lordy, 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 Lordy. Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy.
Mac, right on form. I'm hitting back with the perfect storm. Not flying off my head, stinging like Judge Dredd. 2 barrels blazing and keeping you fed. Unchanged, nor shall I flee. Still writing and biting and hungry like Ali. Daily grind, not easing my mind. Acting the goat is the spoke on which you choke. Clarify, block others who appear brothers. Falsify the smile to keep you for a while. Life, a survival quest at best. Low wage earner, trouble with the zest. How long can a human be stuck in the wheel? Hey yo, can you give me a quarter bill? What sellout? What doubt? And what's it all about? Don't let the bigots drop your smile to a pout. What sellout? And what doubt? What's it all about? So many years I listened to advice to steer me away from the cake to the knife. Take the knowledge, own nothing except to yourself. Too smart with the heart and the cards that you dealt. Some score more than others and some die while looking up in their old mother's eyes. Nowhere to go, no studio, how much history flows through the undertow. The message, young cat, don't ever doubt your rap. You may get a slap, but keep it on tap. And when the time comes to better yourself through motion of promotion and jumping for the belt, you may swallow pride or be high with the tide. For ain't no one got nowhere without hitching a ride. Now fighting the moment, still nursing the warts, for they will be picked, as the headline reports. Stick to your guns, give generously. Remember, you're in charge of your own destiny. So YouTube, media, it's all a sensation. There's a lot to be said, from a clap to ovation. To soften the bump, hold a dinner with Trump. In my dream, cash clean from a lyrical sump. As the world's worst rapper, my presence ensues. It's the line that I walk, regardless of my shoes.
decide to pull the plug onto nothing, and no one there to bug, no commitment. New freedom in its place, but what about life's flavors that you've yet to taste? Of tissues, which one of us should cry? No more issues. Subscription's gonna die, burn the pages. Can you rewrite your next scene above the whole meal line? If I can't convince you with that look you can't disguise, I won't stop you. Absolving your demise, now I'll leave you, and I'll kiss you goodbye as the rest of us face the culprit you refuse to fight.
Paintings, the scriptures, what's written as fact. The prophet decrees with harmonious tact. But history states by the winners, the greats, from no one to icon to he who dictates. Distortions, perversions, how many versions? What did Caucasian sculpt from the Persians? I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. Is it a testament to test a man, corrupting his speech, his number one fan, and immaculate conception? I think not, more like virgin sex and low-grade pot. Search for your truth, be your own sleuth, try not to measure proof by the wise of the goof, especially if he's preaching segregation with the teaching, lest your arms go astray while your mind's still reaching. I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. Put up the fight, the fight, the fight. Never put up the fight, the fight. I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. Never put up the fight, the fight. Never put up the fight, the fight. To varying degrees as the ministry spawned, interpretations differed as the folks conformed. Versions of the book rewritten and changed. The concept of Messiah provoked outraged. Poor boys molested behind closed doors. Is the truth worth knowing? Would you like me to pause?
pages of ages of stories told. Morals and values, their wisdom hold. But you gotta compare text, topics untouched. But the truth won't sit too well in your guts. When your heart knows your path, there's no ifs or buts. To oppressors I just started, when departed won't be martyred. When excluded, ill-reputed, what's after? For the newly broken-hearted.
I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. Never put up the fight, never put up the fight. I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight.
Whenever in doubt, question my chorus, not for us. Let it not be a sin, nor a bore, nor a chore to us. Why would a man, well endowed, lights to the shroud, be willing browbeat, and made of vulture's treat, about as divine as Calvin Klein? The line in the sand, well short of the plan. Our acceptance, a pastor, a handful of nuts. So think, don't fall in religious ruts, and unhand it, the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. I am the way, the truth, the light, said Christ, but he never put up the fight. I am the way, the truth, the light.
I was once quite young, loved to play in the sun. Field was open like a dame. Then I screamed in the open air, but nobody came. I grew a little older, came across a problem, told her, picked up the phone to call her. But nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. I moved to the city with empathy and pity and joined the committee. I said my piece, but nobody came. The years dragged on, so I sang a different song. Am I doing something wrong? Tried to be social through a party, but nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Yes, nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came. invitations spread right throughout the nation with a media sensation. And even then, nobody came. Now I'm old, sitting quietly. The nursing home inspires me and was dying rather quietly. I closed my eyes, then somebody came. 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 Yes, somebody to the trail, don't know the devil unless you're carrying the pail. Walking straight on the level was sure I'd retell a rerun of the story of salvation, irritating the moron and his glory. Now I'm writing rhymes, riddling painting seems a defacement, and as soon as you protest the war, sends you replacement. Now adjacent stands another on trial for debasement. The less I dwell upon it, more I seem to retrace it. A price too high, no one dares to name it. I speak of freedom, not the famous, fool to talk for someone heinous. Shame it's hard for us to take it. Human race, a conscious chase, adaptable, retractable, so redundant it's outrageous. Debris of change, we take on a new shape, from amoeba to the ape, then the coat pocket change. 1 minute I'm on stage at a play, I'm observer in a dream. Hope scene's gonna elevate me further. Saw an old man sitting reading paper in the distance, light shining behind him, bright beacon of persistence. Looked down for a second, then up from the prison, heard the wind pick up, full force of resistance. When I tried to take a step in, it appeared to be a garden, feeling overwhelmed, a utopian pardon. Open fields, trees of green, misty rain, unparalleled beauty, a wholly wholesome terrain. I refrain from a want, not a thought of a sin, nor a loss, nor a cost, nor a family hymn. A powerful vision with unending provision, like a missionary man I'm downcast with the vision not sufficient. Part the picture in the greatest of riches and needy 7-year riches. We got switches, choose to flick 'em like the habits when we kick 'em. Go from perpetrator, catch a later alligator, back to victim, hit the home plate. Now a rate, cultivate. This dinner's never ever too late. The hungry primate, in the distance I could see a tree of life. I asked a lady, told me end was coming soon. High noon was looking shady. With the start, my heart full of what if maybes. Check the King James version of the book. Who will betray me for the shoe that fits? Sheds a clue to truth's arrangement, but the fire in the gut spurs a further urge to claim it. So the years travelled on, searching east back to west, from dictator liberator to the people knowing best. When you find direction in the worldly cross section, set foot at the base, try to climb it with affection. Runner in the rat race, saving grace, born a silver spoon taste like a face full of mace. The mind rejects conscious fate, the spray is the prey. Too much on the plate, try to live each day, another moment to catch. Like latch, there's a chicken egg, ego to hatch. Too many times, peace knocked at your door. Your love affair with your ego kept you spiritually poor. so I conclude, not delude, not for a prude, don't mean to be rude. When nothing is made or destroyed, multiversal theory probing mankind so eternally annoyed while blinded by the visions that you thought were new. Forgot to smile for a while you wait in the queue. Try to understand the suffering, there's an answer to give. When the highest academic knows his brain is a sieve, a starving belly to feed, a dry throat to quench, then a mother to breed. The machine needs a wrench. The point is that you're climbing your mountain you make, and the higher you get, the deeper breath you take. With the air much thinner and the pressure to break, could you rise above the fish and forsake the great lake? As a slave, be brave, as you're where you're meant to be. True enlightenment you'll find when you're ready to let go of that key. Your mountain you make, and the higher you get, the deeper breath you take. With the air much thinner and the pressure to break, could you rise above the fish and forsake the great lake? As a slave be brave, as you're meant to be. True enlightenment you'll find when you're ready to let go of that key.